stupid comments on the internet when you post something up, you think it's something fun, entertaining, and you just want to share what you want to share, your daily life and all that stuff. So now let's talk about some of the stupid comments that you may find right now. I don't know if I can be able to pull the proof up, but it's been an issue for a while since the advent of the internet. Has the internet made us more stupider than we do before the internet? Okay, the joys of internet. It's a chance to and social media is a chance to meet up with, try to be friends. And how Facebook works. It's usually meet up, friends with your family members and all that stuff. Friends you haven't had for years. Other people to say, hey, they have the same things in common and all that stuff. Then you invite this person, that person, then so forth. But when you start posting up, like I said, all the fun stuff, doesn't matter if it's a family gathering, if it doesn't matter if it's a fantastic trip you took, does not matter if it's a fantastic dinner you had, you just want to share the info out there in the world. But here's the problem: when you share that info on the world, basically, it's something that we are aware of ourselves, because we like to share our dining, our trips, budgets, and all that stuff, and anything that makes our life happy. We try to share it and all that stuff. But like I said, when it comes to sharing, it's not one sharing and somebody's caring. It's somebody sharing and somebody hating. And what I mean by hating on it is they decided to be, what they want to be, keyboard warriors. Oh, I hate you. I'm jealous at you. How dare you put this trip up? How dare you to have a nice meal? And all of a sudden you find out how hypocritical they are when they do the same thing themselves. See, that's another point. Like I said, hypocrisy can run amok like big time. Why you can dump on a person who posted all this wonderful stuff and you hate them for it, but yet you yourself post the same thing yourself, and now it comes back on you. Then all of a sudden you're madder than a wet hen, because now they're throwing it back at you because you threw it at them first, by commenting saying, how dare you put up that family gathering when there's suffering in the world? How dare you show up that fantastic dinner you had when people are starving out in the world? And yet, when you post something like that, and all of a sudden, hey, guess what? Here's my dinner. Well, what about the starving people you told me about? That's what you get, basically. What do you think of it? And like I said, it's not just on Facebook, it's not on Twitter, it's not just on Instagram, it's also on YouTube too, where people, when they upload a video showing us we're having a great time, we're having a blast, we want to share it with you guys and gals out there, and all of a sudden someone comes along and says, I don't like what you did, that's embarrassing, and the hatred dumping on it. But then find out when they upload their video doing the same thing, guess what? It comes back to them also. It's just, what they always say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So what do you think about the internet? I know it could be a great thing. With the internet, we was able to book a lot of trips. Book a lot of trips ahead of time. We was able to buy our baseball tickets ahead of time on some of our trips before our YouTube channels. We was able to book our Cedar Point trip, detail. We actually went out with limited money that we had, just enough for food outside the park, fuel and all that stuff, and of course the car rental and all. And we just wanted to share our lives with you. But basically, when it comes to the internet, you can be able to book your concerts at home, you can book your trips at home, you can buy, if you can't find it in the store, at least you can go online and buy it online and all that stuff. I mean, internet can be great if it's used in a good manner, but when it comes to social media and of the internet, then that's where the stupidity keeps rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. There's a snowball that's out of control coming down that biggest mountain you've ever seen. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the internet so far. Is it helped your lives? Is it hurt your lives? Have you shared good stuff while people dump on you? Then they do the same thing themselves. Do you throw it right back to them? Are you calling them hypocrites and all that stuff? Leave it down in the comments down below. I know everybody flip-flops on issues. They change their minds on certain issues and all that stuff. But basically, one thing you have to keep in mind is, if someone wants to share, somebody should be caring about it. You know, sharing is caring. But we should be sharing positives, but without dumping on them. So don't dump on them when someone's sharing something positive. Then all of a sudden say, I don't like that. That's it. But then they post something, the blood and guts. Then I said, how come you're showing violence? That's not violence. I'm just trying to get my point across. Well, guess what? Would you rather have somebody having fun at some family gathering, enjoying themselves, or you rather see somebody post something that's considered blood and guts? What do you think? What do you like to see? What do you like to read and all that stuff? Leave it down in the comments down below. And that. Right now, but the main question of this video is this. Has the internet made us more stupider? You can only tell by when you read it down in the comments down below. Or when you read your Facebook postings, how people react to your pictures, how people react to your tweet, how people react to your Instagram. It's all about negative reaction, basically. How they reacted negatively to something that could be positive, but yet when you post something negative, how they're very positive on that. Just kind of see how that works. It's almost a double-edged sword at times. So thank you for watching. We'll probably talk about more on this issue on a later date. Like I said, don't forget, if you like this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Get that notifications on, because we don't know when we're going to upload. I'm trying to keep a schedule that is suitable for both of us. If you saw yesterday's video, don't link it. You will see it in the you probably seen it in the iCard already of yesterday's video. Right now, we're going to get out of here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notifications for our next upload.